This video is made under the European Convention on Human Rights, even though I'm not in under that convention. And I'm going to answer someone back over posting on social media. Well, let me by name mention some of the arseholes I've worked for in my past. I can't even remember his name, but I can remember the paedophile I worked with. His name was Martin Hahn of the Netherlands, who basically was in his 50s, and apparently his wife didn't even look 20. Now, you could say casting dispersions. I saw that man engaging in grooming behaviour, which would be dealt with in most schools. Now, luckily, India is a very civilized country where they take families. But what I was asked to do in India screwed my job up, because the dickhead asked me to grade IGCSE Cambridge papers to common grade boundaries. In other words, every subject was given the same grade boundary. And the other problem, and apparently this issue is widespread among some Indian schools, the other problem is he said, you've got to mark to the mark scheme. Whoa. Now, the other thing that was happening was this, I'm going to use the word, this cunt Martin Hahn. Because I'm sorry, I use that word for someone who he had a very dodgy eye regarding kids. There was something wrong with him. And there was a high suspicion. He then starts the trick which some Indian teachers do, is they just pad the grades out a bit. Now, all my former students know what went on. None came to say anything, because that's the hierarchical nature. So I lost my job because I was told to grade IGCSEs to common grade boundaries. They don't exist. Now, what was the consequence of that? This utter tool, I won't call him a C, this utter tool then published results to kids that they were getting C's, D's and E's. Huh? So yeah, that's why I lost my job. Now, my stupid ex, who will probably watch this video because she's voluntarily joined my channel, she is an abusive, horrible person. Why? She knows perfectly well there's not been physical abuse. She knows perfectly well this was a marriage doomed from the start. And then when I did have a settled job in India, all she did was swan round watching television all day. When I said to her, we are going to face financial trouble down the line. Oh, and we did. So, this person, whose name is Shanila, she then turned round and she went to the authorities and said, James has abandoned me. No, I didn't. So, you tell me. That incident, especially with that little cunt Martin Hahn, who I have on good authority was sleeping with the cleaners, yeah? And given the chance, my opinion is that he would have slept with an underage. He was just sleazy. Sorry, that's honest opinion. If a 50-year-old man happens to be married to someone who says they're 20 but looks younger, that's on multiple accounts. There is something dodgy with that person. But you see, the problem with the teaching profession is that the greater part of safeguarding is keeping a very close eye on what's going on in the job itself. Fortunately for India, they have a very different way of looking at the safeguarding matter, which is to basically know where your kids are 24/7. So, yes, I might actually put the title, that man is dodgy. He was at worst sleazy. But what the left do, this is what the left do, is they will see something, they will start ganging, they will start clubbing together, and then they will start their lefty tricks. So I'm not going to give in to that. I'm a lot better than I was yesterday, probably go back in tomorrow, and I'm going to say I will not deal with unprofessional behaviour. I've not mentioned anyone by name in my current job. I've had no one, if they saw the video, nobody knows I've got a YouTube channel here, but the thing is, this YouTube channel will be, I periodically go through my videos and prune them, and I'm going to be pruning them very, very soon, because the target of this channel is the idiots on the far right. That's what I'm targeting. They are stupid. They are a closed shop. By closed shop, I mean that when you talk to one, you're talking to them all. If you point out facts to them, they don't like it, which means I think the far right are actually there's someone in their ranks from the government. And it's a bit like the episode of Blackadder with the spy. It literally could be anyone. I doubt it. I don't think Tommy Robinson is, but he is being, from all accounts with Tommy Robinson, he goes around asking people for advice. Well, a good leader shouldn't go around asking for too much advice. He's not a leader. In fact, there's no one in there who is a potential leader. So anyway, thought I'd just tell that tale. There is no such thing as common grade boundaries, and that's why I lost a job. I held to my principles.